going, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. It is Saturday, December 7th. It's about 4 in the morning. I am up early today because I'm out getting horse chores done, because then we got to go do farm chores today. Like I said in the last video, we had to step up because Scott is on the shelf recovering from surgery. So I'm out here. I figured I'd give you guys an update on Sissy, the horse that got her legs caught in the hay ring during the duration of the last video. So I figured I'd show you. Here she is. Hello, baby. She's doing good. She's still got a ways to go in recovery yet, but she's doing amazing. She's eating, she's drinking, she's doing all the things that a horse should do, especially in recovery. If they're hurt or something and they're not eating, then it becomes a big problem. For some reason, I can't get the stall door open. All right, I got it. So grab her grain. Just stay, baby. Stay right there. Ooh. Come here. Hey, baby, right here. Hey, Sissy. Come right here. Look at that. Look at that. Got your grain right here. This is the leg that she's limping on. You can tell compared to her other front leg, it is still very swollen. She's still putting a little weight on it, but I think she's doing okay. So you can see she's still kind of shaking it, but that's to be expected. It's only been a couple of days since the incident, so I did not ever expect a rapid recovery by any means. That's a good baby. We were putting her oats in that green corner basin, but I think she doesn't touch it when it's in there. And I think it's because she's got her head stuck in the hay up top, and she's eating all her hay down, and she doesn't think about that. So there's still oats in there. So I'm giving it to her now in one of the pans. What do you think, baby? How you feeling today? And I have a bungee cord that during the day I open this door and I bungee it open so that she could have company from the other horses. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of hay. You didn't eat as much as I thought you would tonight. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. We got farm chores to do. I have a 3-day weekend, so I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me. Tonight is kind of a big night because we have our race banquet, our award ceremony and stuff for last racing season. So I'm excited for that, but we got to get the farm stuff done first. So I figured I'd give you guys an update on Sis's condition, let you know how she's doing. It's only been a couple days, so like I said, I didn't expect her to bounce back super quickly. She's still got a ways to go in recovery, but she's on the right track. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her some hay and head to the hog barn, and then we gotta get hog chores done, and I'll catch you guys after that. All right, guys, it is now about 10 to 8. Ruby, what are you thinking? What are you doing? Oh, we are here at the cow farm now, here at the feedlot area, climbing over a snowdrift. Hi, calvies. So I figured out, Dad told me we have a new calf on the farm now, so now we have 3 calves. I believe that these 2 here are the ones that I showed you in the last video. Hi, guys. Hello. Moo. Get up, Whiteface. That's it. Run, babies. Run. So those 2 are looking okay. I gotta find that 3rd calf and then look and see if, just in case a cow dropped another one, or look and see if maybe I can see any signs of a cow getting close to dropping a calf. So we got the skid loader started and warming up. We've got the tractor plugged in. It had a hard time starting, so we're gonna let it charge up for a minute. And we're gonna start the 4760 up. And we're gonna make up some cattle feed this morning. Hi, guys. Looking for that 3rd baby. I think I see it. Let's see. Roll call. Where's number 3? There's the little bull, the little black one. Where's Whiteface? Where'd Whiteface go? I saw him, or her. So there's the bull calf. Okay. There's the new one. Look at him. Or her, I guess I don't know. Look at that. Only a couple days old at least, or at most, I should say. That's the youngest calf on the farm. So sweet. Look at that little guy. So I got 1, 2, and I saw Whiteface, but I need to see him again for confirmation. And I'm kind of looking. None of the cows look to be showing any signs of starting into labor or any signs of having a calf. I don't see any bags coming out. I don't see any elevated tails. Oh, there's Whiteface. So there's the 2 oldest calves right there. And then here comes little baby. He's underneath there. So I got 3 calves. Don't see any other ones laying down that could have been just dropped. The calves, all 3 calves, especially the new one, they look dry. All the fluid has been cleaned off of them now. They're not going to freeze up. They look good. Like I said, all the cows, I don't see any signs of a calf coming. So I think everybody looks good to go. That's awesome. We're up to 3 calves now on the farm. Didn't expect another calf to come that soon. I just showed you guys Whiteface for the first time in the last video, so I'm gonna kind of walk around the back side of these cows just to double check, see if there's any other calves laying down that we didn't know about that got dropped overnight, or any cows that are showing signs of calving. Doesn't look like it. We got a few cows up here at the hay though that I need to double check as I'm walking back around. Man, it's cold this morning. We got the hog chores done. They're all good to go. Double, triple check in here. Doesn't look like anybody else's. Whiteface is looking right at me. Moo. I don't see any other signs of calving. What is this? I do not see everybody else. Oh, that's a corn stalk hanging off that cow's leg. I was concerned. I was thinking, is that a bag or something from a calf? But nope, everybody looks good. Still got 3. All right, guys. It's now about 9:30, and we are here at what we've called Ag News. We're here with what we call the wild ones, our wild steers and heifers. You can see the herd headed that way, and I got 1 in here. But I'm looking for the waterer. It's right over here. I gotta just make sure there's no ice. Break it off as needed. There's a young calf in here. Actually, this is the best waterer all day. Just a little bit here, a little bit here. Geez, these are a lot better than the ones up north. All right. Not bad. Dad's checking the well over there. And there's all the steers and heifers. And there is 1 young bull that we have. Our 1 young bull is out there with these guys. But these are what we call the wild ones. So when the time comes to herd these guys up, it's going to be fun. But I've never been down here before. I've told you guys quite a bit about these cows and this place down here. But the field Ag News, there's a cornfield that we also call Ag News. It's just over there, just to the south. That's the field we were in, that's the first field that we harvested this past harvest. So in the first day of harvest 2022 video, we were down here at Ag News, just a little bit south in the cornfield. You just got to come up the next hill and you're here at the cows. But water is good to go. So we're back here at the cow farm at the feedlot. Pretty much I'm gonna fire up the JCB skid loader here, and we're gonna load up a hay bale in the back end of the truck and take it home for the horses because we were out of hay. So I'm just gonna unplug the skid loader, get the cord out of the way, and I'll kind of give you guys an equipment tour. It's not very much, nothing special, but I'll give you an equipment tour of the JCB skid loader here. We just step on the track, Come on in. I've actually never been in here before. This is nice. Man, this is comfy. And you got a mirror up there. So I just turn the key, let it beep a couple times. We got enough fuel in this thing. Oh yeah, we're good. Hi, Ruby. Let's see if this will start. It should. Yep. It did. Sweet. We'll have to put the forks on and stuff, but we are gonna use this skid loader, load up a hay bale, take it home, open it up for the horses so they can eat. And I think that's pretty much gonna be it for the day. We're gonna unload that hay bale and we're just gonna stay at home until it's time to leave to go pick up Jonesy, and then we're gonna head over to the race banquet, and then it'll be late at night. We'll come home, go to bed, and be up early again tomorrow. So thanks guys for joining me today, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, good morning everybody. It is Sunday, January 8th. It is just after 7, and I'm here at the cow lot once again. We just got done doing hog chores. We came straight from the hog barn over here to the cow lot, and I'm going to pretty much do the exact same thing that I did yesterday. I'm checking the cows, see if I see any signs of new calves or calves on the way, checking on the 3 calves that I know we have. Okay, that cow's tail was elevated, but she's doing something else. Not dropping a calf. But we have a little bit of trucking to do today. We're gonna head to the shop, get the truck warmed up, and then we gotta head up to Cedar Rapids and get a load of feed. Can't quite tell. There's Whiteface. There's Whiteface calf. So that's one. I'll kind of go around the corner and see if I can see the other 2 and any potential new ones that got dropped overnight. But the banquet last night, it was, I mean, I didn't expect it to be anything special last night because I knew we weren't getting any awards because we started so late in the season. So we just went and we just watched and got, applauded everybody that got awards and had a meal and came back pretty much. So it wasn't anything extraordinary, but it was nice to go out and be with some other drivers. I don't see, well, there's the really young one right there next to this Charlet. There's the young one right there. There's, I can't tell if that's the pure black bull or if that's Whiteface. I don't want to get in there because moms will want to kill me. So I see 2 calves. Where's number 3? Let me go up here by this north gate and see if I can track them down. Where's that other calf? I might have to get in there and check, see if I can find that other calf. I can't quite see him. There's the young one right there. I saw Whiteface. Where's the black bull calf? Cows, do some flushing. Let me see. Okay, that's just the young one again. I'm gonna have to get in there, guys, see what's going on, see if I can find that other calf. So I'm gonna check on these guys and we'll go from there. All right, we ended up finding that other calf who was right smack in the middle of all the cows. So all the calves are good. The truck is running. We're getting it pulled out of the shop here so we can do our trucking real quick, get our load up done out of Cedar Rapids, bring it back, unload it. Look at that beautiful Christmas tree. Woohoo! Party! guys, it's now 6:02 at night. Pretty much what happened was we got up into Cedar Rapids, we got loaded with the cattle feed, took it to the customer, got it unloaded, and then we went out. We passed the shop and went to the closest truck stop, pulled in there, put more fuel in the truck just so that it's nice and filled up for, the next time it needs to be used. We got parked in the shop. We had our quick lunch that we got, and then we just came home. It was about noon when we got home, and I just chilled out. I got the last video uploaded for you guys, and then we just got done about 5 minutes ago, or I guess right before I started this clip. We got done getting Sis all taken care of for the evening. I got her hay refilled, got her water refilled. We gave her shot of penicillin. We mucked out her stall and put new bedding in there tonight. And we gave her grain with a little bit of anti-inflammatory stuff mixed into her grain. So she's all taken care of and shut into the stall for the evening. I'll go out bright and early and check on her and get her all chored along with the other horses. And then it's back at it again tomorrow. I know for a fact that we have to use the 47 and the skid loader and get a new batch of feed mixed up. So I'll probably be running the 47 tomorrow. We'll have a little bit of footage in the 4760. And then we have hog chores, of course. That's first things first. Then we got to go and make cattle feed. And then we have the vet. And then we have a couple vets coming tomorrow to the hog barn to do a normal checkup on the pigs. They come every so often and check on things. And especially, we're already getting to the age where this week, on Wednesday, we're sending like 600, 700 head out. We're already to the overstocks phase. Pretty much what happens is the pigs, they're small enough when we get them in, we can kind of overfill the barn a little bit. And then when they get to anywhere between 50 and 70 pounds, they end up, obviously it starts getting a little bit more crowded. And so what happens is there are some barns out there that don't like doing a nursery stage, doing the weaner pigs like we do. So they are just what they call feed to finish, where they get pigs in when they fill their buildings. The starter group, they get them in at the age that we're sending them out right now. And so what we'll do is we'll send our biggest pigs out, because they're the ones that are ready to go. We'll send our biggest pigs out of the barn. They'll get loaded on trucks, and they'll get sent to another barn where they will be finished off there and grown to market size and sent to market. And then the pigs that stay behind, what we'll do is we'll move them all around and refill the pens and, give a little bit more breathing room for everybody, spread everybody back out so that the pigs have enough room again. I'm not saying they're overly crowded right now. No, they're not overly crowded, but they're getting to that stage where we need to send our biggest ones out and make room so that they can have room to grow into their pens and not be crowded. So we're already into that stage. That's nuts. It seems like we just got these pigs in, but we got them in November. That's nuts. So we have the vets coming in tomorrow to do a checkup on not only those pigs that are going to be loaded up and sent to another building, but she's also going to do a whole herd group check on all the other pigs. And she always gives us some things, like water medication advice. Hey, do this kind of medicine for X amount of days, do that kind of stuff. So she'll give us kind of a checkup and stuff like that. And, a site evaluation and all that stuff. It happens all the time. So we have that going on tomorrow. Don't know when that's going to be. But then other than that, I am clueless. I do not know what else is going to happen tomorrow. So I guess, just like always, you guys are coming with me. And we're going to see for ourselves as it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and chill out for the rest of the night and hit the hay. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Dad's taking the skid loader up. I've got the tractor here. I'm pulling the feed wagon. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday the 9th. Let's see. This hydraulic lever is supposedly supposed to bring that door up back there. There it goes. Yay. I shut the door. Don't know if you guys can see that, Put in the clutch, brakes. Put it in about 7. Will do us. Alright, here we go. Rev her up a little bit. We're in the 47 today. I'm gonna swing her wide. Come on back. Woohoo! Another driver. I love driving this tractor. But we're feeding cattle today. Dad's headed up with the skid loader, and I'm coming up with the feed wagon. We're gonna get a batch of feed mixed up for the calves over here in the south lot. I'll show you as we go by. I got a lot of frost on the door, so you guys might not be able to see very well. But we got those 2 calves, or those 2 cows here. And then over here is all the calves. You really can't see them with all the frost on the window. But we're headed up to make some feed up. Dad's already up there getting ready for me. Once I get up there, I'll have to turn on the wagon and zero out the scale so we can get the right weight for ingredients. There's a scale on this wagon. I'll show you when I get out there. And Dad on his phone has the recipe. And pretty much it tells you how much you need. It tells you how much weight is going into the wagon. So like if it's like 400 for hay, you put in hay until that scale goes from 0 to 400. And then you go on, okay, now I need like 200 of silage. So then you dump on until it says 600. You go off of that scale. So I'll show you guys that when I get up here. But Dad's getting the hay all situated up here. We got the hogs chored this morning. Got them all taken care of. We're gonna get this done. And then we gotta go back to the hog barn to meet up with the vets that show up for our check of the herd. But I'm gonna come up here and park. Shift down a gear, and I'm gonna act like I'm driving right into the silage. Then I'm gonna cut it. Can't quite see very well just due to the frost on the window. There's Dad. I'll turn this way. There we go. Put it in park. What I'll do is I'll idle it down all the way down, and then turn my PTO on. There it goes. I think it's on. I think it's on anyway. Let me check. Yep, PTO is spinning. I'll put the wheel up. Then what I'll do, rev her up just a tad bit more. There we go. Then what I'll do, come around. It's spinning. What I do is I turn on the scale. And then what I do is I push. See, that's a negative number. Right. I realized I had to hold the button. I had to hold this one for a few seconds for it to zero out. Now Dad's gonna dump the hay in, and you'll see that scale change. The PTO is on the tractor. You can see the scale already changing. He's gonna dump the hay right into the middle of the wagon. Gonna kind of shook off the forks. Let it come down. Yeah. He's looking at the scale to see how much we put in, which ended up being 320 right there.
So he's gonna put more in. He's got the numbers on his phone for how much of each ingredient, but I'll get up on the wagon and I'll show you kind of the mixing. He's got him some more hay. You know what? I'll wait until he starts doing the silage. There's 2 big rotors in there. I'll show you guys in just a minute. Those rotors are in there and it's mixing the hay around. So you'll see some dust, you'll see some hay coming up, and those rotors are turning around in there. And right now, obviously, there's just hay in there, so it's not mixing anything right now. But once he starts putting the silage in and the corn gluten and all that, it'll all start mixing together and stirring the pot. That's pretty much what it is. It's a big old pot, and you're stirring it all together. So I'll just wait here until he starts dumping silage, and then I will then I'll start showing you guys the mixing process. Okay, he dropped the forks. He's hooking onto the bucket right now. So now we got all the hay that we need in the wagon. So now he's gonna put the bucket on and get the silage mixed up in there. So I'll hop on here and I'll show you guys how this kind of works. So you can see right now it's just still got hay in it, but you can see there's 1 rotor in the back and then there's 1 rotor up here. And what it does is it just stirs up. It just stirs the pot all up nice and neat. Gets it all mixed up, breaks the hay up a little bit, gets it all cleaned out. He's gonna bring the silage out. Here it comes. Adding on, mix into the pot here. He's gonna dump that silage in. Ooh, it's dusty. Woo! You guys might not be able to see it very well because of how dusty it is. And I do apologize. And that's about it. I gotta get in the tractor now, so I'm ready to move. But that was the mixing process for making the feed up, getting it all in. And it's the same thing. As long as I'm gonna go ahead and move it now. Go ahead and move. As we add ingredients on, it just mixes right in, stirs around. So even as I'm driving right now, I've got the PTO turned on. So it's still mixing and stirring around, getting it nice and evenly created. He's just pushing that hay just a little bit, getting it all moved around. I want to take this down and get it ready for the gluten and the corn down there. He's gonna race ahead of me here so that he's ready to rock and roll. But yeah, that scale is vital to getting the recipe right. It's just like making like cookies or a cake or something like that, or making anything. You got to get the recipe right. So that scale tells us exactly how much we're putting in, and then we can go from there and make the right ration. So I'm just gonna follow Dad down. PTO is still running, we're good to go. Ruby's trying to, I don't want to rev her up too much because I want that to stick to where it's at, so I'm mixing at the same rate. So I'll just shift up a gear. We're going about 4 miles an hour, but we're not lacking by any means. We're right behind Dad. So when I get this tractor down here, I'm just gonna park it and leave it be, and I'm gonna start checking on cows, making sure they're okay, making sure the ice is broke off the waterers, and get them ready to rock and roll. So we're trucking here. I'm gonna shift down a couple gears and just go nice and slow around this hill. God, I love this tractor. I know I say it every time I drive it, but this is the first tractor I ever drove, and so I'm kind of fond of it. I love it. I love it to death. I do. So what I gotta do is I kind of have to do a big U-ey. Usually I just pull up right here, But I gotta loop around the building so that Dad can see the scale, so that he can put in the right amount of gluten and stuff. So I got to do a big old U-ey so that the scale is on his side, so that he can see from inside the skid loader. Hi, calves. This side of the window's not very frosted over, so we can see the calves and the cows over here. I'll tell you what, that white-faced cow right there. You guys want to, you know, we have our horse Sis in recovery right now after being injured. But you want to talk about recovery. That cow right there has done a complete 180. What happened was, when she was younger, we thought, I think it was last winter, we thought she was froze down out here on the north lot. She wouldn't get up. We thought she was froze down. And so we had her in the barn here inside. And we kept having to give her buckets of water and hay every day and stuff like this. And eventually I stopped. I didn't come out here for a while, and I hadn't heard anything about her. And all of a sudden she was in this north lot when we were running cattle, and she gets up and she's getting some weight on her. Pretty much we're gonna put some weight on her, and once she gets enough weight, we're gonna sell her. So she did a complete 180. She has come back from not even being able to get up. She's put some good weight on. Kind of get around here so you can see the scale. I'll put it in the clutch, hit my brakes, put her in park. So yeah, I'll kind of show you up close this white-faced cow I'm talking about. She's the one in the working cattle video that I said I didn't want to send her through the chute right away. We wanted to give her a little more of an in-depth checkup from the vet, so we wanted to have her go last. So then there's another cow out here too. Easy, easy. But here she is. There's old Whiteface, looking good. Hi, baby. Like I said, she's done a complete 180. Way better than what she was. So now I'll kind of just walk out here, hope that I don't get run over by any mothers. I see 3 calves, which is what I should see. There's the big oldest bull calf, and then Whiteface is laying down, and I just saw the younger one walk by. He's in the middle of the herd there, but I gotta take a look. Hey girls, see if I see any new calves laying around. Get up, Whiteface. There you go. See if I see any new calves or a cow that could be having trouble calving. I think all these cows have had calves before, so hi babies. It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt your babies. These mothers could kill me in an instant if they wanted to. I don't see any major signs of calving from any cows, like elevated tails, any presence of the bags of the calves or anything starting to come out. I'll just kind of walk around the herd here. There's the young one nursing off mom. That's good. It's all right. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. As long as they're suckling off moms, they're good. Looks like, hi guys. I'll zoom in just a tad bit here if I can. Nursing off mom there. How cute. But it looks like I don't see any new calves laying down. Looks like all the calves are up and moving. That's a good sign. Like I said, I don't see any signs of calving from the other mothers. This one is laying down though. I just want to check and see. I think she's just laying down. I don't see any bags or anything like she's trying to deliver a calf. I think everybody looks nice and good over here. Awesome. Hi, bull calf. Hi, baby. Look at him. He's like, what you doing? He's like, Mom, what the heck is that? Everybody looks good out here. I don't see any new calves. I kind of wanted to see a new calf. You gotta keep looking back. Sometimes if you turn your back on a cow, that's when they charge you. Are they coming? Nah, they're all right. But all the calves are good to go. Like I said, I kind of wanted to see a new calf, but that's okay. They're all good to go. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna pull that hydraulic lever, and this door will open. He had to get out and scrape the frost off the windows on the tractor. So you can see, here it comes. He sets it down, and then you can see there's a conveyor. The door opens, and pretty much when it's mixing, now that that door is open, it pushes it out this way. And then of course the conveyor pushes it out and dumps it right into the feed bunk. You guys have seen this process quite a few times, but since I showed you the mixing of it in the wagon, I figured I'd show you guys the last portion of it as well. Yay, calves! Yum, yum! So then this is the consistency right here. It's got hay, and it's, you know, that gives them some roughage, and then it's got the silage and stuff like that as well. All right, guys, it's now about 1:15. I'd say a little over an hour ago, me and Dad got done at the hog barn. The vet showed up about 9:30, and we went through, and we did a lot of pulling. We did a lot of pulling out what we call fallback pigs. Pretty much it's just the pigs that are falling behind and aren't growing as fast, and they're getting pushed around, and they're not getting to the feeder as often. Maybe they got a hip bone showing or something like this, and they just need to bulk up. They need to have a chance to get to the feeder, and unfortunately that happens because pigs are herd animals and they have a pecking order. And so when you get pigs in a pen, the first few days they're going to be fighting it out. They're going to be fighting it out to figure out who's the dominant one in the pen. And unfortunately the losers in the fight end up becoming fallback pigs because they don't get to the feeders as much, and they just don't put on the weight. So we pulled out a whole bunch of fallback pigs, put them into the sick pens so that they can get better care, they have a chance at getting to the feeders, and they can bounce back. So we did a lot of that on top of the rest of the checkup on everybody else. In the south room is where we did all that. In the north room, we don't really have any fallbacks in the north room. And so we just did a quick checkup on there. I think there's like 1,200 head we're going to be shipping out starting Wednesday. We're starting to send out overstock. So we got all the hog stuff done. We ran down south, checked the cows down at Ag News. They were all right. Came up, we got something quick to eat, and then Scott has got us hauling corn. We got Ray sitting here. He's been hauling corn pretty much, well, I don't know if he had feed this morning or not, but he's been hauling corn for a little while. This bin here, we're at the bin site here at Scott's dad's where the cows are up there, where we were this morning with the 47. And this is the bin here that I climbed into in the filling grain bins video. I climbed in that bin and I was crawling around on the corn to see how full it was. And we got that bin really full. If you go back to that video, that one side, this side of the bin over here was pretty much right up to the top there. So there was no more filling. So pretty much Ray's been hauling corn, and we're gonna get some loads of corn in before the elevator closes. And pretty much we're doing that because, one, obviously this is our harvest, and every so often we sell corn, but also it's because we have a contract with the elevator in town. This happens a lot. We get contracts, and pretty much it says you have to haul X amount of bushels by this date, and you fulfill your contract. It's so we're trying to make sure that we fulfill that contract. So we have both trucks running, hauling corn. We got Ray up here filling out of the bin here. It's just got a little auger right off this bin here. Little auger off of there. He's getting his truck full, and then we're gonna get our truck full and start hauling some corn. So we're gonna do that for a while. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. 3 days of farming action in a row. Not very much has gone down, just kind of doing chores and all that, but I'm taking you guys along with me nonetheless. Looks like Ray's moving now to move on to the next pile. But we're gonna go ahead and just wait here until Ray gets loaded, and then we're gonna load and we'll head to town. Okay, so I am up on the staircase at the bin site. We are now loading. Dad's got the truck pulled up, and we are just beginning the loading process. We got the corn coming out of the auger there. This is just a small auger, straight vertical auger. You can see it comes out at the bottom of the sweep like normal, And instead of going up at an angle with a really long auger, it just goes straight up and then out the spout into the truck. So that's kind of what we're working with. I'm just keeping an eye on the piles. Dad told me the way he likes to load his truck, so when he gets up to, when it starts piling up in between these bows, he'll pull forward just to the next section there, and we'll put a pile there, and then he'll go way to the back, start a pile in the back, and then back up, and we'll fill the next bow there. 4 big piles usually gets us to about 90,000 in this truck. So Dad knows exactly how much to put in, so he's not overweight. But the truck is here, looking fancy, looking good as ever, and we're gonna keep loading. All right, it's been just a couple minutes. You can see we're starting to get a good pile in the first bow here. I'll let it pile up a little bit more, and then I'll shout down, have him pull forward, and we'll start putting the pile in that second bow area there. Getting her all loaded up with our first load of corn. I usually let it go up just underneath the bow. So we got a little ways to go yet. But we're getting there. I'll step down so that I can, first of all, see the bow a little better. And 2, so I can shout to Dad when he's ready. Well, we're getting a little closer. Just about ready to have him pull forward. I'll take another step down so I can kind of get a little bit more even with the bows. I'll let it go just a tad longer. Hey, go ahead and pull forward. I'm gonna go ahead and have him pull forward now. Alright, so it's about 3 o'clock now. We just got done getting back here from town. We hauled that one load, and now we're loading again. And I'll tell you what, I was really sure I was filling this trailer. I really was. The piles looked like they were just about to the bows, but every time I had Dad move to go to the next spot, the pile always got so much shorter. And we were only 83,000 pounds on the scale. We only had like 800 and some bushel. So I'm gonna pack this load. The elevator closes in an hour. Ray just took probably his last load for the day. We're gonna haul this load and be done because we don't have time to get back and load for another one before they close at 4. So I'm gonna pack this trailer. I'm gonna pack it. I'm gonna make this load count. I thought I was for sure I at least had 85 in that trailer, but when we pulled on the scale and it was only like 83,220. It was like, God dang, I need to pick it up. So I'm gonna pack this trailer. I'm gonna pack this load. Well, we're just about ready to shut the auger off. I'm proud of this load. I told you I was gonna pack this truck. Woohoo! This is a packed load. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna have them go ahead and shut the auger off. That's the biggest pile right there. Don't overflow, that's all I ask. It's about going to. It might overflow just a little bit. That's a good load right there. Yep, it just hit the edge. Look at that. That's a good load.
All right, guys, it's now just after 5. We just got home. Pretty much all we did was we got done loading that second load of corn, as you guys saw, and then we hauled that load of corn in, and woo, I'm proud of that load. I told you guys I was going to pack that truck full after going short this time around, and let's just say when we pulled onto the scale with the second load, I packed that darn truck. We were 83,220 with the first load, and then with the second load we were like 95,540. We had like 827 bushel first load, and we had 1,047 the second load. So I really packed that truck full. I packed her. She was full, and definitely made up for going light the first load. But we got that into the elevator, and so that was that's some more corn sold. But we're home now, and I'm doing my nightly chores for Sis here. I have her grain here on the floor. Hi, baby. Care to say hello? Huh? Yeah, that's a girl. Eat your grain up. We have this is our normal grain that we give all the horses, but we bought this bag of stuff called Buteless. It's an anti-inflammatory pellet. So we just mix it in with her feed. It's apple flavored, and it's supposed to help with, anti-inflammatories, help with the swelling a little bit. But she's doing good. You can see her left leg there, still definitely swollen, especially up at the knee there. Way different. This is how a horse leg should look. That's her one that got stuck. So definitely still got a whole bunch of swelling there. But she's doing good. She's doing really good. She ate all her hay. I got to get that filled. How are you on water? Holy mackerel. You got about half a bucket. I can top it off. But she's doing good. She's doing really well. But figured I'd show you guys that, and everybody's like, what's going on? They saw me come in with a bucket of grain, and they think it's for them. But no, it's not for you. You get yours every morning. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, guys. Big packed weekend. 3 days worth of farming action. Doing a lot of cattle chores. Just keeping the farm up to speed. Stepping up for Scott. But the weekend is now over. I'm going to get these horse chores done for the night for her. And head in, get in my cozy clothes, have some supper. And then I'm going to be chilled out for a little while and go to bed. And then it's off to work tomorrow. I have work. I have another work week. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen next weekend? I have no idea. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button on this video. Spread the word of the channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.